video, I decided to show a little bit more than my hands, since everybody was saying, why you do that, why you just show hands. And I started watching some videos on YouTube, and it was really annoying actually, like just the hands. And I was like, why do I do that? I know, because I'm really shy, but I'm here, hands and all. So today I'm just going to show you guys how to make a basic modeling for Elsa. This is a really basic one. You can see that this one is going to take way more time. There's more details. Let me see if I can get closer for you guys. You can see their faces, they are very different. This one is way more realistic, looks like a more person. This looks like cutish. But you guys can make it this and be a candle, be a cake topper, and you can make for your party, for your friends, for everybody. And it's not that hard. You can make your gum paste, you can make a fondant, you can make a cold porcelain, you can make any air dry clay. I think you can even try to make a Play-Doh, but Play-Doh cracks when it's hard. So I hope you guys like it. And I have a medium, like this is very basic, and this is a little bit more complicated. And I can have a medium one if you guys want to learn a little bit taller and a little bit with more details, but it's still with that little cute face. But more details on the dress, more details, you know, like this. So let me know what you guys want to learn, and I hope you like it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe somewhere here. I will put the subscribe button. Please do that and share with your friends. And I hope you like it. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hi guys, we're gonna start with 2 balls. That will depend on the size of the ball you want, but we're gonna start with the head. The same amount of dough as the size of your head. So we're gonna push down as we always do. If you don't know how to do this, please give a look on my how to make Mickey head or Minnie. And now the excess we just gonna cover all the ball. Go gentle because you don't want air inside, and just try to don't mark your ball and get all the excess to the top of the head. So the ball will be the forehead and the head, and we want this teardrop shape. So you're gonna go over with your hand and get the excess off and get that little point down to the table. You press gently like that. So we gonna start getting the face shape because the forehead is larger, and you know the bottom of the face is a little bit cuter. So you have that shape. With the back of the X-OXO knife, I'm just marking where the eyes are gonna be. You have tools that make that, but I'm trying to use less tools as possible for you guys to see it, and you can make it home and not spend a lot of money. We're just gonna be sure then when you mark the eyes, you push kind of the dough down. So if you need to put on a table again and to reshape the face, you can do that too. Always keep looking, even when you're making the eyes or the ears or the nose, keep looking if you're not missing any other shape, because it's in your hands, you know, you modeling, so you can miss anything. This is a tool, then it's kind of like a C shape, like a half a moon, to make easy mouth. But if you don't have it, you can just use a toothpick and mark it. If you want to and you don't know what to buy, just let me know. I leave the link down below. I buy mine on AliExpress because it's cheaper. I just made a little tiny little ball for her nose, and I place it right between the middle of their lips. That's where you want to go. And now we're gonna make 2 balls the same size. Be sure that they are the same size. And with this tool, I'm just gonna place at the mark of the eyes between the cheeks and the forehead and make a hole. So I'm not using glue or edible glue or anything. I'm just placing the dough together. When you make the hole, they kind of stick to each other. If you don't have this tool as well, you can just let me know in the comments below and I can find it for you. Leave the link. It's not cheap. I think it comes with 5 for like, I don't know, a couple bucks. So it just take a while. And this is a basic face. You can make any cute any princess, any baby or anything with this face. With the rest of the ball, you see that's the half of the ball. I'm gonna use like a finger and then cut the rest. We want go over the half kind of finger and cut that because we want to be flat on our table so she can stand still. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just cutting a little piece. See, it's a little piece on the bottom so we can put the ball like that and our Elsa can stand still. I'm using glue because I'm using cold porcelain, but if you're using gum paste or fondant, you can use egg whites or edible glue, and I'm just gonna cover that ball. The flat part it's in the bottom, so we covering on the top like that. So the one that is in the I'm placing on the table for you guys to see it. Then the flat part is still on the bottom. You wanna look pretty in the top. I'm just cutting the excess off because we don't need that much. If you guys thinking my editing is getting too fast because the video was long, so I'm showing all the steps, but I'm just kind of putting them together. I don't know if you guys think it's too much, it's too fast. So if you think that, then it's hard to follow because I'm making the video to stick to each other. Just let me know the next video. I can leave the video longer, but show you slower. And now the excess that I have for the blue, I'm just covering the bottom of the ball because we don't want your customers or your kids or whatever you're using that turn the doll upside down, Elsa upside down, and see that horrible ball on the bottom. And this is the craft foam that I always place everything to dry if you watch any of my videos. And again, with the X-OXO knife, I'm just making the marks for the dress. Because every time you have a dress, she doesn't have a perfect rounded dress. So I'm just making that to give the impression that it's going down. It's not like the Sophia, the first dress that is really like fluffy and round. And with a little bit, like we make a little ball and then you squish them together with your fingers. And we're going to place that right in the middle of her dress for the top part of her body. And doesn't have a measure. It's kind of like my thumb because it's very small. And anything flat you have, any tool, anything, we're just going to make some marks because her top of her dress supposedly is full of glitter and full of pieces. But since you're making so small, you don't need to make that many details. But if you're making a little bigger, your balls for starter they were a little bigger, and you want to make more details, you can find you can put glitter and make very pretty too. And if you wanted to see that video, you just let me know. I'm just making a basic modeling video so everybody, can make one. With the wood skewer, I'm just going to place right there. So I'm sure that my Elsa is going to stand still and is going to hold up her head like that. And with a little skin color, a little tiny ball, we're just going to place right there to make her neck. You're kind of not going to see it, but you want the head to don't touch the dress, to don't look weird. And then we're going to place her head. You can place her looking at any side you want. I'm making her look straight like that. And now we're going to start with the tool, some details. If you don't have tool, you want to use the dough, you can. I'm just folding a little piece of tool and like half and a half again. And I'm going to place on the back of her neck and place a little dough on the top. My cold porcelain is wet, so I'm not even placing glue. I'm just going to open a little snake with a little bit more dough, and I'm going to place there to hold it. But if you using edible, you can use gum paste or fondant to make that cape if you wanted to. You can decide it. But since it's a candle, I just want to make it pretty and shiny. With the white, we're going to make 2 balls. And one side of the bowl, you're going to roll on your table, just one part of the bowl. So it's going to get this long teardrop shape. Let me do it again because I do too fast on my hand. See, I'm already did it. So let's start again. A ball, and then you put it on the table and just use a side of your hand, the palms, to do that. And it's going to get the shape. Just go, up and down, up and down, up and down, and you're going to get the shape. Now I'm using that tool that I showed before for the ears and just making a hole in the middle where we're going to place our arms. No arms, I'm lying. The hands. The hands is just a little ball, then you make a teardrop shape and you squish it a little together. And we're gonna cut. See, it's just almost like a heart. And we're gonna cut the thumb. We don't make any other detail. We don't make anything. It's just simple basic. I have a video for the hands too if you want to learn how to make those sophisticated hands, you can do it. I'm pretty sure I have a video already on the channel. So again, you just curve the one side, you get a teardrop shape, and you cut right there to get her thumb separated for the rest of the fingers. Remember, then you need to make mirror images of the hands because your thumbs touch the sides of your hands, your body, so you don't need to be in different places, not the same exactly hand. So now I'm just getting the shape I want, and I'm gonna place right next to the side of her body. You can place whatever. She can be holding a snowman or a snowflake, or she can be hugging Olaf. I'm just gonna place the easiest way I want. I'm gonna place her hand or her face because it looks cute. At least, I think it looks cute like that. But she can be holding hands, both hands together, be holding a snowflake, whatever. So again, I mix a little bit yellow on my white because you want that white dirty yellow for her hair, because you don't want to dry and get really blonde, because she's blonde but like very light. So let me put the camera a little closer for you guys to see it. I open that circle and I'm just covering the back of her head up to her ears. I'm leaving the ears out. There's no mystery here. I'm just covering the straight circle that I made with my hands. And now we're just going to start making pieces for the details of her hair. We don't have a lot of details to remember, it's the basic one. So I'm gonna make a long snake, and I'm gonna try to imagine dividing this three pieces of the same size, because we're gonna braid it for her braid. So that's how I do it, but you can just measure. And I pinch them together, and we're gonna braid like you braid hair. With the one side across and the other side across, like you're braiding a hair. It's no different than that. We just want it to look like you braided her hair and looks pretty. And we go until you think is long enough, or even if you want longer. If you're making Rapunzel, you just keep going and going until you tired, because she has a lot of hair. And then I'm pinching the end and getting the excess off, and pinching the top and getting the excess off. So we have her braid. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna place at the back of her hair, like right in the middle of the back of her head, and put by the side like that. It's very easy and cute, and it's gonna give such a cute detail in your cake. So now I'm just pressing snakes together in my hand. No reason or rhyme. It's just gonna be pieces. So I'm gonna make her, her hair to the middle of the head to one side, to the middle of the head to the other side. Don't use too much because it's a simple decoration, but you want to look cute. So I'm just making some snakes and placing on the back, on the sides, everywhere you think it should go to cover that simple circle you place just to cover her head. Now I squished a little bit to be a little bit more flat, and I place right there in the middle so I can cover more and use less material. And because I don't want to be super high hair, she's not from the 70s or anything. And now I'm gonna place another piece, and that piece I'm gonna get a little extra, a little pointy extra, because that's gonna be her bangs. She has that one hair bang kind of thing, and then I push to the front, so you get the finish of all those pieces of hair together with that, so it looks all put together, not just a bunch of pieces of dough that you place right there. And you keep going until you satisfy to how the way the back of her head's looking. But that's it. This is a tie tool, it calls, I think. And if you guys don't have it, you can use a ruler. I'm just going down just to look like she has a bunch of hairs together. It's not just pieces. It's just to give some details. You don't need to do it if you don't want to, but I'm just showing. Then every little detail makes it prettier. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just making little marks, straight lines marks on that. And we almost done, guys. It's a very basic modeling, but you can do it. I'm pretty sure if you try, you can do it with your kids. So now, then I waited to dry. We're gonna start painting her. I'm using blush, like makeup blush, because I'm not using edible, but if you need it, you can use petal dust. With the white and the back of my paintbrush, I'm just making a circle. And if you have a little trouble to do that, I have some tools that's going to help you. It's a dotting tool. If you don't know how to find it, just leave me a comment below. I can give you the link. That makes perfect round, um, dots, so you don't need to worry about. With the brush, I'm just making a little blue circle right in the middle there. Yes, my white's still wet because I'm making the video, and because I like when it's not like plain blue. I'm mixing the blue with the white a little to give it like a 3D kind of effect. But if you don't feel comfortable, just wait to dry and then you put the blue on top. I'm sorry that's a little while. I'm just making her eyebrows. I don't know why I wasn't seeing it. I'm gonna buy a monitor so I can really see what I'm doing, because when I'm doing like right now the videos, I'm not looking what you guys are seeing. So sometimes I go out it, but I'm gonna make the other eye and you guys are gonna see it. I'm just using a very skinny brush and I'm just making the lines, the line for the eyebrow like that, and the eyes for the eyelashes, and one little eye, a line on the bottom under her eye just to pop them out to look pretty, and some eyelashes, and that's it. If you don't feel comfortable with the brush, you can do all this painting with any type of pen too, but I made the brush in case you want to do it. And I'm just using a little dot in white there for the light reflection of her eyes. If you have any blue on your eye then you don't like it, you can fix it now. And I'm just doing a little dot on her cheeks too for the light reflection. And that's it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you like it. I'm gonna make more princesses. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye.